Our members are working with administrators, school board members, parents, and community leaders to fulfill the promise of public education and to prepare every student to succeed. Our priority schools underscore the great divides that exist in our country today. We have a fundamental opportunity gaps in our society, but not just for students, but for families as well. These gaps get wider if Americans don't understand about the difference between these very different visions that are being offered by nation's lawmakers at the federal and state levels. I can't remember a time when our nation faced a sharper choice. And I hope we make the right choice. A choice that ensures that this country is a place where all children have equal opportunities, their own shot at the American dream. I want you to know, the American dream is real for me. I grew up in a small town, 1,700. And although we didn't have a lot of resources, it was through a nation that cared about every person that I got my shot. You see, I decided in 7th grade I was going to be a high school math teacher. And for 23 years, I got to live that dream. And I'm not anywhere near the only one. There have been millions like me who benefited from the GI Bill, the National Defense Education Act, opportunity grants, Pell grants. We love public education because we know it is the key that opens so many doors of opportunity. And every one of us has seen that miracle, that light in a child's eyes. That is how we know that every person's dream has meaning and value, and everybody deserves a shot at their dream. So we devote our careers to opening doors. But right now, I can almost hear the doors slamming shut all across America. Slamming in the face of the student who gets crammed into a larger class and gets lost in the crowd. Slamming in the face of a mother who lost health insurance for herself and their children. Slamming in the face of a retiree who lost most of her retirement account in the stock market. We believe that people like these are good, hard-working Americans. And sometimes they need a little help when times get tough. There are powerful forces in our country who don't see it that way. They want to eliminate public services and privatize everything from Social Security to Medicare. They want to dismantle Medicaid, never paying attention that Medicaid provides health care to 1/3 of the children in this country. They want to privatize public education so politically connected insiders can make a profit at the expense of students and educators. And they want to silence the voice of the middle class by dismantling our hard-won bargaining rights and the right to bargain collectively for fair wages and decent working and learning conditions. None of this is speculation. These are policies that have actually been proposed in Congress this year. The people behind these proposals talk a lot about the Constitution, but they don't abide by its spirit. The Constitution says we, the people, not we, the corporations. And that is, and our vision of America is about people. It's about policies that help American people achieve their own American dream. In 2012, we will have the power to choose between these two visions. The stakes are going to be higher. The paths more distinct. So I was taken aback recently when somebody said it really didn't matter who was elected president. If you think it doesn't matter, I ask you to go around this room and talk to your friends from Wisconsin, or Florida, or Michigan, or Idaho, or New Jersey, or Tennessee, or Alabama, or Arizona. Ask them, do elections matter? Darn right they matter. Darn right.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
That's why NEA must take a stand with this RA and support the re-election of President Roakael. We know demonizing for the next 16 months. They hope we'll forget about the new law that will provide health care to 32 million people, including millions of children, ones who were denied because of pre-existing conditions. They hope we'll forget about the more than $63 billion in education to states that saved hundreds of thousands of jobs that kept class size small and helped students learn, and kept summer school and after-school programs alive. And they hope we forget that some members of the U.S. House of Representatives have already introduced a union busting agenda. They need to know we will not forget. President Obama is a candidate for president who shares our vision for this country. He has never wavered from talking about the importance of education, from pre-K to college, fighting for Pell Grants, fighting for the DREAM Act, fighting for struggling students. That doesn't mean we agree with all his education policies. And I don't mind fighting like hell all the things I disagree with. But I believe that is a good fight to have. A fight over how to achieve a shared vision, rather than fighting for the very survival of public schools and the dignity of the middle class. Now, some have said we need to send a message. I totally agree. Let's send a message to Governor Walker, Governor Cage, Governor Scott, Governor Christie, Representative Paul Ryan, and the rest of these extremists. Our message is simple. We care about every student. We care about public education. And we care about this country, and we are closing grants. Our country is not for sale to the highest political donor or the wealthiest corporations. It belongs to the people who built Main Street, not the wheeler dealers on Wall Street. It belongs to our children who expect us to safeguard its promise. It belongs to our seniors who deserve to live in dignity. It belongs to the immigrants who have made this country gloriously diverse and culturally rich, and yes, economically prosperous. You know, there come times in life when you just can't sit on the sidelines and wait. And this is one of those times. We cannot stand on the sidelines. And if we want to have a real impact, we can't wait a year to take a stand. That means now is the time to make a decision. Now is the time for you to choose which vision of America you want for your children and grandchildren. For me, it's an easy choice. And I know we can make a difference, just as we have for 154 years as the National Education Association. I know how hard this year has been. And I don't expect everything to change overnight. But in a few years, I think we'll look back and see that 2011 was a year when the tide began to turn. It was the year when our members became active like never before. A year ago, we had about 150,000 activist members registered through our websites. That has changed. We now have almost 700,000 activists. And by this time next year, it's going to be way over 1 million. It was a year when more and more parents realized that overemphasis on standardized tests is harming students. It was a year when we took some hard shots. But when it was over, we were still standing. And today, we're not just standing. We are standing strong. We're standing strong for our students. We're standing strong